Alright, welcome to another video about Marvel Rivals. I'm Celty. Hi, nice to meet you. That is my name. I don't know why I did that. That is not how I start any of my videos. But anyways, recently, Rivals, the community, has come to a conclusion about the game. And usually when I say that, I mean it in a negative connotation. I really do. I really do. But this time, I think the community is finally fully correct about something. And it's about the toxicity in the game. The game is really toxic, but it's not toxic because people are just bad. No, it's toxic because the developers allow it to be toxic. And what I mean by that, Ninja, who is, I'm pretty sure he was a partner of Rivals, is getting target ban, throw, blah, blah, blah. He's a streamer and all, so he really should be expecting it. But to the level that he is getting it, and he is a partner of the game, should be criminal. I feel so bad for him. And if you haven't seen it recently, he said he's going to quit Rivals because of the toxicity. I don't actually believe that. I do fully think he's going to come back to Rivals, but I just think he'll just stream it less. So since Rivals just allows this toxicity to brew, I thought, why don't I make a video about how can Rivals at least try and handle some of the toxicity? Because let's get this straight, online gaming, competitive gaming especially, it will always be toxic. It just always will be. It's been like this from the beginning of time to right now in the nuclear age, right? Toxicity will always preside in video games because there's a screen between you and the other person. That's just how it is. But we can try and handle it. We can try to handle it like the Pacers. So, first off, number one, my big number one, my big Superman movie of this video, harsher punishments. Yeah, I know. Crazy, I know. I can't believe no one else thought about this, alright? No, but seriously, if I'm reporting, okay, an example. If I am a female gamer, which I'm not, if I'm a woman gamer, I don't know why I said female, that's weird. If I'm a woman gamer, if I'm a girl gamer, right, and someone tells me to get back to the kitchen 20 times a match, and then ends it off with some random slur for some random ethnicity and race that I'm not, that person does not deserve a 15-minute ban. No, that is outrageous. They deserve at least an hour. And especially on repeats, people are saying crazy things, but I don't think I've seen anyone banned for more than 15 minutes. Oh, never mind. I've only been banned for 15 minutes on anything I've ever done. And I'm not even toxic like that unless you start it. So, I mean, it is really like a nothing punishment. It's 15 minutes. I can wash the dishes in 15 minutes and get right back to being an a-hole on the internet, right? So, boom. Instead of just giving 15-minute bans, why not just have a gradual increase of ban time like almost every other competitive game? Valorant, for example. I have been banned on Valorant for a month. A month. That is the longest ban I've ever received on the game. And you want to know what it was for? Leaving too many games in a season. And you know what the crazy thing is? I only left 5. So if I'm getting banned on Valorant for an entire month, actually, no, it was 3 months. Yeah, no, it was 3 months. I was banned on Valorant for 3 months on my main account. I had to get a friend's account to play the game because I left the game 5 times. I don't know why I got 3 months. I don't care either. I don't play the game anymore. But it's like, why did that happen to me? Anyways, but I respect Valorant for even having the balls to ban someone for 3 months. Just for being AFK, away from their keyboard. Overwatch, for example, right? The longest I've ever been banned on Overwatch is an entire season. I think it was whatever season was happening in December, I got banned because okay, all right, cards on the table. I play Widowmaker. I'm sorry, I know, right? I play Widowmaker, right? And I have a fixation to pick a single player on the enemy team and try to rage bait them. Rather it be a support, a tank, whatever. I try to make them as angry as possible, and it caught up to me. It caught up to me, okay? It did, all right? I'm sorry, my fault, but I got banned for the rest of the season. And I'm not saying slurs to do people either. I'm literally just being an a-hole. And Overwatch, their moderation is very, very strict. I could say whatever loser to a person on enemy team, and I feel like if enough people report that message, I'm banned for at least a day, voice communication wise. And while I hate that I can literally call someone a loser and get banned for it, I like that more than just the wild west of Marvel Rivals, right? I mean, there's trade-offs, right? But obviously one is so much better. Overwatch is so much better. So boom, you give people gradual ban increases, okay, first time thrower, maybe get 2 warnings, then after that it's an hour. We're not doing 15 minutes anymore, pal. It's an hour ban for playing competitive. It's a 5-hour ban, and then it's a day, and then it's a week. You know, you just keep it going and going until they realize that they can't do what they do and expect to keep playing the game. I mean, that's literally what it's there for. Like, you're being a bad person. You're not playing our game. Like a slow, gradual increase, and then maybe they're fine for like a few weeks. Then it's like, okay, maybe from a month it goes back to a week, and then another few weeks pass. Okay, maybe from a week to a day, and then from a day to 5 hours. Like, make it like a system that goes up and down based off time or endorsements, right, or reports, right? Another thing they could do is add a reputation system that, like, well, you wouldn't guess it, adds a reputation to your profile that's like, okay, you get reported a lot. That means you're like 2 stars. So you're gonna get matched with lesser people who also get reported a good bit, right? And some games do this well. I almost Siege does it well. I haven't played Siege in years, but Siege has a reputation system, right? Overwatch has an endorsement system, right? I hate the way Overwatch works. What do you mean I have to keep getting endorsed consistently to be above 3? Like, what? Anyways, you get reported a lot, you go down a star. You don't get reported a lot, you get endorsed a lot, you go up. Simple as that. It doesn't even have to be like a public system that I can be like, oh, you're only 2 stars in? Yeah, catch a report, pal. You're staying there. Like, it can be like a behind back-end system, like how matchmaking is, right? It's simple as that. And with this reputation system, you can add like, okay, maybe you're higher on the reputation spectrum, right? And a lot of you players are on the spectrum. Oh, like, you're higher on it, so that means, okay, you're not usually a bad person. I'll give you an extra warning. Like, instead of 2, you get 3. You break that 3rd one, you're back. You're going back down, pal, and you're getting banned. But you get an extra one to not be, a dick. And if you're lower in the reputation scale, guess what, pal? Oh, you got reported by 3 people on your team at once, and they're not in the squad together? Yeah, you're getting banned for at least a day. Things like that. Now, could it be abusable? Maybe slightly, because again, if you're ever like in a game with a 4-stack and they choose to target you, like earlier this season, about season 2.5 on the new Araco map, I had a 4-stack with my duo, and they got really upset at me because I chose not to ult against a single storm, not in her ult. It was a 5v1 at that point. So no, I'm not gonna ult. I would rather die here. I would rather 2 of us die here than me using my ult against 1 storm. And especially in the situation where it's like, I don't need to use it. Like they're staggered to doom. Like, they're not pushing even if 2 of us die. Okay, 4 people in your Discord call. You have the audacity to get mad at one of your supports, pal. Oh, why didn't you ult the solo storm killing us? Guys, there were 5 people around that storm. I'm not ulting in a 5v1. It's not happening. Like, it's not. Like, big old San Antonio woman. Anyways, but again, to stop the abuse of like 4 people ganging up on 1 or 5 against 1, 5 against 2, whatever, make the system private. Like I just said, just make it a back-end system that's like, we know it's there, but we don't know where your level is, right? I mean, maybe you could be like, you can use your human intuition and be like, okay, so yeah, I know your endorsement level is so fucking low, dude. I'm just gonna report you, see what happens, and then, oh, I was right, yeah, catch that ban, pal. But aside from that, that's probably not gonna happen a lot. I mean, unironically, it's probably not gonna be like, oh, I know you get reported a lot. Catch this extra one, And the last thing I think is to change the surrender button. Instead of 6 people, like I'm from Toronto, why not do 5? I understand why it's 6, but I also don't understand why it's not 5. Because again, 5 means if there's 1 player on my team throwing, I don't have to expect the thrower to accept the surrender too, because he's throwing the game. He doesn't care. Like, he wants all of us to not enjoy our time, which is crazy, right? If you make it 5, though, okay, my 1 thrower can't stop this, and we're going to the next game, right? Simple as that. Like, things like that. Like, that is the easiest change ever, right? Again, it's not going to stop all thrower, because if it's 2 or more people, then you can't, but at least it alleviates it. As I said earlier, you're never going to be able to stop toxicity in a video game, especially when like rivals, but you can alleviate at least some of the pressures of it. And that was about it. I like making my videos like around 10 to 12 minutes long, and I'm looking at my Premiere Pro timeline, and this video is about 11 minutes long. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace. Watch all the other ones on my channel. I think they're good. Some people don't agree. Like, I made an Ultron video. Yeah, Ultron sucks. I was so right. He is so garbage. But anyways, like, comment, subscribe for more. I'll see you later. Peace.